Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Second show of the day. Uh, Last show of the week and before all the fights. So I wanted to get that out for you guys today. Second show of the day. I want to get the last show. You guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Feel free to put them in. What's good, DJ? Feel free to put them in the chat. Address everything. I got to do one more. What up, John B? Benavidez versus Bivol in the works. In the works tentatively, right? Like in the works is like a loose term. Maybe in the works. That's a tough fight, man. I've bet against Benavidez before, man. It hasn't worked out. But Bivol, right? One second. All right, so probably not going to stay live super long today. Probably going to be a little bit of a shorter show today. I just did a show a few hours ago. Wanted to come back, give y'all a second show, a final show of the weekend. You guys have any questions, comments, thoughts? I gave you my list parlay. I'm going to put that I'm going to put that out there now. Give me 1 minute while everyone rolls in. I'm gonna give out my last lock of the week. If you want the lock of the week, y'all got to join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. I'm gonna link that in just a second. All right. So join the Patreon, get the lock of the week, which I'm putting in the Discord and I'm putting it in the Patreon now. Join the Patreon, $5 a month, get you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known box universe. Get you asked to book anything, get you the lock of the week, which I'm putting out now. Plus money parlay. We know those are give me 1 second, and then let's do this real quick. D8. All right, give me 1 second. Just putting this out to all of my patrons. You guys roll in. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, thoughts. I'm going to address them all in 1 minute, and then we'll get started with the show. It's good to have everybody here. It is good to have everybody here. One more second. We'll be right there. All right, let's get started. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Kyle Hayden in the house. What up, Kyle Hayden? Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe as well. Like, share, and subscribe. Sub if you have not already. We're almost at 3,000 subs, so sub already. Sorry if you talked about it earlier, but do you see this? I did not see it. Apparently KO5 was streaming it in the Discord. I didn't watch it. I heard we got lucky on that one. Sometimes in life, what you'll find is it's better to be lucky than good. Santana may have gotten away with it, but this is why you take the house fighter. If you take the house fighter, if you take the A side, you take the house fighter in close calls, you may get the benefit of the doubt. You will more often than not get the benefit of the doubt in close calls. If the fight can go either way, more often than not, the house fighter, the A side, the promoter's fighter is going to get the close nod. It happens more often than we like to admit. It happens all the time. And from what I understand, I didn't see the Santana fight, but from what I understand is Santana got the very, very close nod. A lot of y'all think he didn't deserve it. Some of y'all did. I did not see it. I can't. I couldn't find it. Apparently, I'm stupid. KO was streaming it in my Discord. Guys, another great reason to join the Discord. To join the Patreon, you get access to the Discord, and we stream all the fights there, so you guys can check that out. But Azim, Santana, Catterall, is one parlay. So we hit that leg, and that was big. We got 2 more legs on that, and that one hits. You know, we got a bunch going on. I've hit. We hit on Stephen Butler as well. We hit on Butler. So that's one leg that hit on one of my parlays. And then Orobio hit 2, so that's 2 legs. So what do I have left on that? I got Espinosa and Delgado left. I got Espinosa and Delgado left on that parlay. Then this other one I have Catterall and Azim. Should be easy there. And then this third parlay that I just put out. Okay, we're in good shape. We are in really, really good shape. What up, Jab? What up? This looks like it's going to be another 3 for 3 week. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Keep them coming. What up, BC? I'm just here so I don't get fined. You know, Havlock, there's no fine for you. As long as you show up, Havlock, you will not get fined. It's good to have you here. We've all gonna fuck around, get that ass beat. I mean, maybe. Look, I've not been the highest on Benavidez, and every time I've picked against him, it's come back to bite me in the ass every single time because he's undefeated and he beats everybody. You know, I've been betting against him since Ronald Gravel back in like 2018 or whatever. When did he fight Gravel? 2018? 8 years ago, 7 years ago? I was betting against him back in those days. That is KO5. Who is KO5? Oh. Wait. Huh? Oh, wait. Kyle Hayden is KO5? No way. Kyle Hayden, are you KO5? Am I bugging? How did I not know that? Wait, I'm so confused. Who is KO5? Shout out to that guy. Harlem Ben versus Connor Ben is next. Harlem Eubank? I'm so confused. Guys, it's Friday. I'm at the end of my wits here. It's been a busy week. Harlem Ben. Did I say Harlem Ben? I don't know. I guess I'm slightly retarded today. I don't know what's going on. I thought it was close, but I had like the judges had it, the Spanish commentators had it wide for the other guy, but at least one of those rounds was a clear Santana round. I would have been good with a draw. You was kind of right about the first Gravel. Yeah, you know, it's what it is. Connor leaving with the W was almost 2 years in the first fight and is now good with the weight. Hearn said Eubank rehydrated and weighed heavier than Eubank. Yeah, Eddie doesn't know that. Eddie doesn't know that. And what are they going to weigh when they're in the ring tomorrow? You know, if you guys go watch the press conference, the interview we had with Oscar, I asked Oscar about what Eddie said about the Boots and Virgil fight. Where the Boots, Eddie said that he had spoke to you and Eric Gomez, and that it wasn't formally agreed upon, but it was, you know, verbally agreed upon. It was in terms that when Verge takes care of Lubin, that they'll have the fight early in 2026. And Oscar looked at me and said, "And you believe that? Not really, right?" Like Eddie Hearn is a salesman. Eddie Hearn, I've got a good relationship with him. I like him a lot. We talk all the time. Can we be real? Eddie Hearn's a salesman. Right? He doesn't believe everything he says. I met Eubank. I got you. All right. Oh, good. Oh, good. All right, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media, 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog. Support the work with Super Chats, Cash Apps, all of that. Appreciate y'all. Y'all truly are the best. Got a big weekend of boxing tomorrow. Big day of boxing tomorrow. Not much today. Is there anything on today? Is there any boxing on today? I don't think so. I don't have any action today if there is. But I think tomorrow is a really, really, really good day of making money. It's a really good day of making money. All right, let's get into the book. Probably a shorter show, like I said. Probably only going to go about 20 to 30 minutes tops. I'm going to keep this quick, light, and airy. I've got you guys 3 locks. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, I'm going to run through my picks, let you guys know what I like. I like Sam Gilly. And I like to go over 10.5 in that fight. Again, I like the upset here in Gilly. It's not a lock. It's not a guarantee. If you want to roll the dice a little bit, roll with that. Rick Kapor is at minus 1,600 is a borderline ad. I do think he wins, but someone else pointed this out in the first one. Like, do you really want to lose a parlay over Rick Kapor at minus 1,600? Adam Azim, easy money. Just take that. Just lock it up. That is something where I would take for sure. Catterall. I like Catterall by decision. I don't really think it's worth it. Catterall by decision goes to minus 140. I would just leave Catterall on the money line just in case something wild happens. But I do like Catterall by decision. I definitely like Catterall to win. I like Chris Eubank here. But there's a couple things. I like the over 10.5. I would get in on that. And then I like, you guys didn't love the knockdown prop. I like the knockdown prop. Under 1.5 knockdowns, minus 210. I like that a lot. I don't think there's going to be 2 knockdowns in this fight. If there's one, you win. I would like that. Delgado, I like quite a bit. I also like Delgado by stoppage. I don't love that as much, especially at minus money, but I think he wins by stoppage. I'd probably lay off that. Delgado, just take Delgado on the money line, put it in your parlay. Take Espinosa. You can take Espinosa. You can take Espinosa on the money line. Or if you want to get a little, I don't love the over under 7.5, but I do like here. What I like a lot is Espinosa by stoppage at minus 330. I think that's good value. I would look to take that. So just to run through, there are 12 bets. I feel like I'm missing something. Is there something that I'm missing here? No. So Sam Gilly, money line for the plus money bet. Over 10.5 on the Gilly Davis fight. Rick Kapor at minus 1,600. Azim at minus 1,100. Jack Catterall at minus 2.25 on the money line. You can take Jack Catterall by decision if you want. I don't think that's a bad bet. Jack Catterall by decision. I would lock in on that. Chris Eubank Jr. on the money line, minus 160. I do like that. I like the over, and I like the under 1.5 knockdown. So I like the over. I like Eubank to go to decision, and I like the under 1.5 knockdowns. Delgado money line, Espinosa money line, Espinosa by stoppage, all really good bets. And to me, these are easy. These are clean hits. Like, there's nothing here other than Gilly. I'm not totally locked on Gilly. I just really like the price on Gilly. It's a fight. If I had to handicap myself, I'd make Gilly such a slight favorite. And he's getting plus 250 to plus 245. So for me, that's a gamble worth taking. I'm not sure it's gonna hit. Not locking it up. I'm just saying, for me, that's a gamble worth taking. Gary, there was a private show today in England. Sean Noakes was fighting and Denzel Bentley. I tried to see if they were streaming, but it looked like it was a charity event. Okay. I'm guessing they fought nobodies. Right? We've gotten this a bunch, DJ. We've gotten this from a bunch of people. Cat and a cow. People think that Catterall might stop. I don't think so. I understand the argument. I just think in order for him to stop a cow Suman, he's going to have to totally change who he is as a fighter. And I don't think Ennis is going to take him and then change him into a completely different fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like this idea that he's going to totally transform him in one camp. Maybe, we'll see. But you know, but I do think it's a mismatch. Like I think the odds are far too close. I don't think a cow assuming is world class. I don't think assuming is world class. I do think Catterall's world class. I think we're going to see that. I'm not saying someone's going to get blown out or any, but I do think the odds are too close. And I think Assuman's going to win this fight because Taylor just faded. Taylor's old and shot and faded. But 5 rounds in, Taylor was up 4 rounds to 1 and then lost every round subsequent after the 5th. Right? And that's why he lost the fight. Even if the weight isn't true, Eubank took a lot of damage and is older. I think both Gilly and David, but Gilly is so basic, favoring David. Maybe it's a close fight, and the odds are so in your favor, which is why I'm rolling the dice on Gilly. I'm not convinced that Gilly's going to win. I'm not like lock it up. That's a steal. That's the play of the week. It's not. I'm just ever so slightly leaning towards Gilly. That's all. Gary, how do you think your favorite fighter, Raymond Ford, will do against the champs at 130? 130 is a tough division, man. 130 is a tough division. Ford, to me, a lot of times, all Ford is fast. Like, that's all he is fast. He fought Nova, that was at 130, and Matisse was at 130, right? So the 2 fights he has at 130 are Nova and Matisse. Is that right? Yeah, I don't think he does good with Shaq. Kracacci is there to. It's a rough division. Mauricio Lara could beat him. He could dominate. Eduardo Nunez, I don't think he does great. I'm just running through the champs in my head. Sugar Nunez, I think, gets him. Shaq gets him. He gets Kracacci. Kracacci is good, but he gets Kracacci. Remember, this guy Eddie Vasquez beat handily. If you can time him, you can beat him. If you can back him up, you can slow him down, you can beat him. I don't think he does great. He's not going to get washed. Like, he beats Kracacci. I don't know if he beats any other of the champs at 130. Not about changing his style, just how he punches mixed with. He doesn't throw enough. Right? He's not a big hitter. He doesn't throw enough. Right? So was he just going to catch him? I mean, he could. I just wouldn't bet on it. I understand the argument. I do. I'm not going to bet that all Catterall's going to knock out anybody, especially assuming who's been in there with tough guys. Could happen, though. I'm not ruling it out. Cat might bend his knees more on his shots. He could do things. He could change things up. It's bending his knee on his shot more. Now going to get assuming out of there. He doesn't throw. He doesn't look to hurt you. He's just looking to score. He did drop Prograis. He dropped him once or twice. I don't remember. He did drop Prograis, right? So I'm not saying he can't hit, but like, he's not a guy that is in there looking to turn up the heat. Could he catch him with something big and drop? Yes, he could. I'm just not betting on it. Why does he have to change as a fighter? I don't think he does, only GK. Seems like he couldn't finish very well. 2 knockdowns against Regis and 1 against Taylor. Maybe all he needs is a little finishing touch. All right. So because it was 2 knockdowns with Prograis, one after another, right? They both came in the same round. Sure, maybe. What you're saying here is possible. Those are 2 guys, Taylor and Prograis, who are old and faded. Assuming is not. Assuming maybe. Okay, guys, if you do this, then shut me the hell up. Let me. Do I get the book open? Yeah, I do. Here. You're gonna get good odds on it. What am I doing? Where the hell is it? Here it is. Catterall. Jack Catterall by stoppage is plus 650. Right? You guys are all smarter than me. Go ahead. Cool. I'm not saying it's possible, but why are you trying to convince me Catterall by stoppage? Y'all think Catterall is going to stop him? Then just bet Catterall by stoppage and get rich. I told everybody this when Barrios fought Ugas, right? Like, no one wanted to listen to me. I said Barrios is going to wash him. I took Barrios by decision, and Barrios by decision came through. It was an easy bet. So if you guys are that confident, if I'm bugging, thinking Jack Catterall is not going to stop assuming, here's your bet, 650. Jack Catterall by stoppage. And if you guys want, Jack Catterall, first round stoppage, plus 10,000. Let's take it. Gee, how do you feel about Delgado via decision plus 210? I think it's good value. Right, like plus 210 is good value on a fight, but my guess is Delgado wins by stoppage, but at plus 210, I wouldn't blame you for taking the money. Galaz taking a beating versus Matias. Yeah. He was rugged though, was he not? He took so many shots. He ate so many shots. He looked better against Montana Love though, but yeah, god dang, he ate a lot of shots from Matias. But he ate a lot of shots from Matias, you know. All this talk of Catterall getting the knockout needs to stop. I need the fight to go over. I think you should be safe there. We'll completely shocked if Jack stops the engine. I'm gonna up the ante and bet 7 to 10. Do I have that in my book? I don't think I have it. But if you got it in your book, take it. If that's what you like. If that's what you like, you get rich, man. I hope it hits for you. I don't have any money on the decision. I didn't take Catterall by decision, so I hope you hit, man. All right, guys. Any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Hit me up with them now, or forever hold your peace. I don't have a lot. It's the second stream of the day. The first stream came through. Guys, let me know. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm running out of gas here. I'm running out of steam. Hang on. I gotta text my nanny real quick. I'm gonna up the ante and bet. Okay, yeah. All right, y'all. What does Johnny think? Who does Johnny got winning the Catterall fight? I haven't been able to check out Johnny's show much. Who does Johnny have in this? Again, I'll be live. And the Catterall assuming video is live. That is live. Check that out. You guys can check that out. I break that down. I do a really good breakdown on that. And I will go live tomorrow, definitely after the main event in Mexico. I may or may not go live after the UK fight. It depends on what time. I do have my Longhorns Georgia game. He said Catterall by points. I don't think Boji changes his style per se, but can say about pushing Jack to up his pace. But that, like, he's such okay. Like, but for Jack, who just lulls you to sleep, like that's changing him who he is. Like, I get what you guys are saying. Maybe we'll see. Like, let's see. I'm only taking Catterall on the money line. I'm not taking the methodology. But let's see what he looks like. He got Cat too. I thought he was going a cow, but he put out a video earlier. Shout out to Johnny. All right, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. Check out the Catterall video, guys. Subscribe if y'all have not already. We greatly appreciate it. It is November 14th, 2025 from Texas. You guys got any last minute questions, comments? So hit me with them now. Let me be a little more polite. I think the best Bozy can do for Catterall is help him win rounds more clearly. I mean, we'll see. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what it looks like. Was watching Scooby versus Hank Lundy, hammering Hank Lundy. Scooby can really hit. Azim has to be. I agree. No, I agree, Jimmy. Bozy is notorious for pushing his guys to get KOs and express he wants Jack to be more aggressive. I'm looking forward to seeing it. A cow just walked down the line clear. They have sparred before. There's interviews about it. Yeah, no, I agree. A cow is basically, I don't think he's world class. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap. I think Catterall money line is easy money. The odds are terrific. It should be part of every one of your parlays. November 14th, 2025. Subscribe if y'all have not already. We're almost at 3,000. From Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.